Hello and welcome to a Smurp video, and today we are looking at Marvel Legends Series, Marvel Studios, X-Men 97, Magneto, from the new animated series that, well, I think if it was all on track, was meant to be shown in August gone. No idea what happened. I don't think we've even seen any trailers or anything other than some animated stills, etc. You can see up in the corner as well, this is the whole wave in their cartoon form. And on the back, we have a nice picture of Magneto, all the others that you can collect. And, well, that is it. So let's get him out of his not environmentally packaging. There have been a few versions of this sort of Magneto. There was that one. And you know what? This has been happening ever since I got him out of his packaging. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, this figure cannot handle the, I don't know, the weight of the cape or something. There we go. Literally. Ever since I got him, it's really, really annoying. I'm not going to, he's already wanting to do it. So very, very frustrated. As you can tell, I've already gone completely off script. Not that I had a script anyway, but I did have a plan of what I was going to talk about. So yeah, so Series 3 Toy Biz Magneto, which was based off Series 1 Iron Man, which was awful. Don't get me wrong, it was cool. The helmet came off, which I dug a great deal. I really enjoyed those sort of things. And then we didn't see another Magneto for, I'm going to say 10 years. I think it was about 2013 where we got that Magneto with, I'm going to say, the Build-A-Figure Jubilee wave. And that was a nice Magneto. I think the only thing that bugged me was this little piece. There we go again. I didn't even touch him. Just popped out, and it used to pop out all the time. I used to spend ages trying to damn well find the thing. And then obviously we've had the more recent Magneto in Family Matters. And then obviously now we've got animated Magneto, which is really nice, other than this really annoyance falling off. I mean, we've got probably the same sort of helmet, similar head sculpt to that one that we got in Family Matters, except they've made the eyes dark to make him more menacing. I think Mafex have done Magneto recently, and I really wanted to get that because that Magneto looks wow. Kapow. But in terms of how the costume looks, this is everything you can expect from him. Now, the cloak doesn't come off, which is a little bit annoying. This bit's attached on it. Maybe it's not annoying. Maybe it's something that we griped about in the past, and now it's come to bite us, etc. But everything looks very clean. I love how the costume just sort of flows around. Now, in terms of the cloak, now we've got once again this annoyingness where it just sort of sticks in the back there. I hate it. Just have that separate. Maybe that's meant to give it some stability, but all the Magnetos that I've been messing around with all week, I damn well do not like that mechanism. Now, in terms of this Magneto, I guess the biggest disappointment is the accessories. So he comes with these open hands, which is great and looks really great, and I think really works. Other than that, he comes with some closed hands. No Build-A-Figure, yet we're being charged premium price for this figure. There is no extra head without the helmet, or a spare helmet to go alongside that to make it all seem worthwhile. And those are the things that, as fans, we like. There's no second Magneto head here as well with the helmet, and there have been plenty of options which probably made this seem really easy and probably not that expensive. So we're getting charged maximum price for this. So in terms of articulation, head goes round nicely. Head can look down, can look up. The arm can go round. I thought, no, there isn't a butterfly in there. Now, you got this cape that sort of comes over here. So getting it around there, even though you can sort of move it a little bit, is going to be a struggle. You can do that if you want. So there is some sort of movement, not the movement that you would expect. You can turn it on the ball joint here, and you can also turn it at the bicep. This is a pinless arm, which is very nice, and you can get it up like that. There we go. Nice up hand like that with the hand, and the hand can spin around like so. So moving that aside, we have an ab, crunchy, crunchy, crunch. We have a swivel on the waist. We can do pretty much the splits. We have a swivel on the thigh. We have pinless legs once more. And we have this beautiful little piece up here. There is no swivel below there. Go like that. We're going to let up and down very, very nicely. And this is very, very nice. If I had some stand, you can get him up sort of, you know, conquering the world, I feel. Very, very powerful stuff. So even though I can't get him to stand, if I had something to hold him in, I'm sure I could get him to do some nice little poses, etc., where he is the master of magnetism. So yeah, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just where I've just pulled him out of the box, and I've just got to slowly get him to where I want him in terms of standing, etc. But he is a very, very nice Magneto. I almost said Magneto. These are little fisty hands. Not that he ever use his hands to really punch, maybe clench and be a bit I don't know. So let me bring in the other Magnetos so we can have a look at those as well. Okay, so here are all the Magnetos that I have these days. So we've had Uncanny Magneto, we've had Age of Apocalypse Magneto, we've had Zorn, which needs an update, and we also need some other new X-Men at some point. Then we've got modern day Magneto, but not the one where he wore the black costume, which is a little bit disappointing, which if I remember correctly, he started wearing this in Uncanny X-Men and then moved to the black one in his sort of solo series. And then we've got the Magneto, which is meant to be the sort of classic one. Now, I would just bring him forward in particular, even though, once again, you can see he's a nightmare to stand up. You can see the difference in terms of the purples and the capes, that this certainly feels a little bit more classic, even though it's meant to be a 97 version. You could easily, I feel, nip this into your comic book collection. I probably didn't realize how different this cape is actually. I'm really tempted to, because I actually sold the 2013 Jubilee one. I feel really tempted to go and see what that looks like, because maybe I didn't pay that much attention. I thought, hey, I've got an upgrade. Here we go, so to speak. Now, the other things in terms of the things I was disappointed with Magneto. So, for example, I can't remember who got what, where, and when. So we've got this sort of helmet like this, which is a sort of a free sort of helmet. And then we've got this sort of classic Magnus head, which certainly feels like that animated head that we've, or series Magneto, etc. So we've had that as well. Then we've also, this is the other head that came with that. And you can see as well the difference. So this has the sort of purple, whereas this does not have the purple on it. So something different as well. And then we've got, I'm going to say, this is when he's, what was it? Asteroid M was probably falling out of the sky. And he was a bit rough and ragged. And I think at one point he didn't have his mind because Xavier got him good. So there we go. So those are the simple things that they could have given us with this figure, but decided to go with this head sculpt. And it's not too bad, etc. I don't mind it as such. I just feel like they could have done better, or they've just taken fans for granted that fans have been buying every sort of Magneto for the last several years, which could be the case. I mean, like I said, I've got them pretty much every Magneto here, because they all represent different moments in Magneto's long-serving history in the X-Men's universe, so to speak. So other than that, I think he's really cool. I guess it'll be interesting to see whether he's a villain or a good guy. I think the thing that makes me even more disappointed is that I think in some of like those artworks, we were they sort of hinted that we were going to get Headmaster Magneto. Now that's a Magneto that we don't have, and one that we definitely deserve. Headmaster Magneto, when he took on the mantle of running and looking after the New Mutants probably more than the X-Men side, because the X-Men were like grown-ups, etc. So, but he did try and step into Xavier's shoes, and a classic moment where he said to Xavier, I was brave enough to step into your shoes. Are you brave enough to step into mine? Anyway, he's a great figure. I really like him. If you like my channel, please support me by subscribing. Really appreciate that. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you to those that are already subscribed to this channel. Make sure you look after yourself, very important these days. And as always, embrace geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.